Got my phone, here we go. Come on, Tall Man Moto, my show. It's on, it's tonight. Better tell all your friends, all the girls and the guys. Better be in attendance, it's a one-of-a-kind, my live stream. We're gonna have a good time. It's the Tall Man Moto. It's August live stream. We're gonna have a good time. Tall Man Moto, August live stream tonight. I've been looking at bikes so we can talk about it. Which adventure should I buy? Wanna know all about it. Thinking maybe I might just decide to allow it. Come and see it, come and be in my live stream. We're gonna have a good time. It's the Tall Man Moto. It's August live stream. We're gonna have a good time. Tall Man Moto, August live stream Tall Man Moto, August live stream We're gonna have a good time. It's the Tall Man Moto. It's August live stream. We're gonna have a good time. Tall Man Moto, August live. It's the Tall Man Moto. It's August live stream. We're gonna have a good time. Tall Man Moto, August live stream tonight.
Matthew's head hits every tree. Corey laughs, he's wild and free. One's up high, one's down low. Best of friends, that's how it goes. Matthew's tent's a giant show. Corey's snug with room to grow. Tree branches slap him, ducks his face. Corey walks like it's open space. Tall and small, they make a team. Different heights, the perfect dream. Mountain trails or forest scenes. Together they're the camping kings. Matthew fetches things so high. Corey's sneaky, ain't gonna lie. Both on bikes, they ride the trails. One's a giraffe, one's chasing tails. Matt's got the sky, Corey's got the ground. Side by side, they mess around. Tall tales told by campfire light. One's towering, one's out of sight. Tall and small, they make a team. Different heights, the perfect dream. Mountain trails or forest scenes. Together they're the camping kings. Tall and small, they make a team. Different heights, the perfect dream. Mountain trails or forest scenes. Together they're the camping kings.
Hey, it's the August Live, everybody. Hi, guys. So we got a lot to talk about tonight. I'm so excited to see you all. Hello, hi, welcome to fucking August. What is happening? Oh, I'm sitting a little low here. Hold on, let me just adjust that. Just hold your faces still. I'm just gonna zoom you out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's right. That's better. I am. You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm got a weird little bit of anxiety today going on. So, Critter Moto said, "Oh man, he's feeling blue." It's been a weird day. Guys, I kind of hate my job. We're not gonna talk about that now, though. This is my escape. Who's here? John. I see John's here. Old Small Man Moto's here. Yay. Mighty V360's hiding somewhere. That's exciting. Kirk's here. It's a small but mighty start, guys. I got such strangely exciting news happening for Saturday. I was trying to think what that day is. Is that 15th? 16th? Oh, guys, I got a weird bonus thing to tell you about, but we're going to get into that later. We'll wait until the whole gang's here. Oh, Moist is here. Carl just showed up. Moist, Oregon. Also Carl. Guys, okay, you know what? First of all, let's just always acknowledge my favorite little buddy.
Hey.
Corey's going to be hanging out with us this evening and being my point of counter conversation, if you will. I suspect Critter Mode is going to show up at some point to weigh in his opinions, but maybe not. I'm not pressuring him. Oh wait, he's getting a beer, so I have to. I'm not pressuring him because he's not here to bully.
Priorities.
We're going to talk about bikes, guys, because I have been so responsible. I almost got everything done, but I missed the banner. I've been so responsible, and I've worked so hard for the last few years to fix all of my bad decisions in my 20s. And I do believe within the next month and a half to, we'll say 6 months, because it is going to be the off season. But
you're just going to jump right into it, huh?
Yeah. What else is there to talk about? Not shit's been going on. Let's see what has happened in July. Oh, I guess no. I talked to you guys about Michigan. I did the live right after that. Nothing else has happened. Nothing exciting. Good has happened
You
in the last month.
Your bad financial decisions.
Yeah, I'm about to be nearly almost basically debt free, except for the Subaru. And then I've got like $1,200 left on the Husky to pay off, but I'm just going to let that ride because it's good for your credit. I might pay it off with a little bit of a bonus that I get in September from my job. But overall, I've been responsible mostly. And I've gotten my credit back into a good place, and it's fucking bike time. Okay, he's back. So what I was saying is maybe Critter Moto will hop on here to be a counter voice. No pressure, definitely a lot of pressure. No pressure at all. I'm totally pressuring him. Chris, don't feel pressured at all. You better feel a lot of pressure. Guys, feel free to pressure him in the comments, but no pressure. But yeah, we're gonna talk because it's story time with Tall Man. So I made the realization I can do it. It's time. I can buy
a cruiser,
a second bike. To which I started thinking, what do I want out of it? So we've got a lot of options on the market nowadays, right? Everybody's running the CF Moto Ibex 450, which don't get me wrong, I love, but we'll get into it. Cove's got some exciting things going on. We've got all our traditional options. And I started really thinking like, okay, so I'm in a much better place. Like what I went with, what did I not like about the Africa Twin? So I listed some of that stuff down. And then I was like, what do I really want this time? And so I listed some stuff out. And God, guys, guys, KTM ended up on the list. I'm not sure how to feel about it. And I wrestled with that deeply. And I thought to myself, who the fuck are you? And then I really just spent some time looking deep into my soul. Because this was upsetting. I'm considering KTM, and I don't know how to feel about myself, but I need to go blow a vape cloud. And the bro was just rising within me. And then I did research, and I found the Norden. So the Norden's definitely on the list. That whole bit was probably just for a short. I just didn't realize it until I had just finished it. Guys, I don't fucking want to buy a KTM, but I'm going to tell you it is still on the list because of what's on paper. We'll get into it.
I think that backlight,
I don't fucking want to buy a KTM. Sorry?
that orange backlight would look really nice. You could just go.
That's the ban button. And we never saw him again. Small who? You want to start over?
I want to stay on for a little bit.
An orange light would not complement my skin tones at all. So it's red enough. So the point is, guys, it's time to buy a bike, and I've got a whole list of options, including some things that should be on there that are not going to be. And so we're going to talk about it. We're going to give it some catching up, talking time, let everybody get in here, get settled, grab their drinks. Kirk's here. He says, tiger, tiger, tiger. I don't know, man.
Right?
Ask Ragged Roads. Norton. Yeah. Carl says, ask Ragged Roads. Norton spent more time in the shop than on the trail. This is a thing that I am considering. We're going to talk about it. Oh, look, you're going Kawasaki. Your everything just went green.
Hmm?
Do you not realize? Yeah, your whole, at least on my screen, you're going green. You've got flashes of Kawasaki in your life. Oh, you're back to Honda.
It's the TV light. It's turned.
Oh, this KTM is smoke and mirrors. He's getting a new Dynaglide. No. Getting a 390. No, definitely not a 390. Dude, they're so small. They're the heaviest. John Ringo's drinking pub beer as well. I'm not sure why he's drinking pub beer and not Yingling, but it's a conversation for him to have with his own soul. Corey, what's going on with you? What's happened with you in the last month?
In the last month. Oh, man.
I feel like this has been a really long month.
It's been long, but it seems like it's gone by
whipped by
fast at the same time.
Just work. That was it. Just work. That's how I feel.
Seems like it's
honestly, I don't think I've been out on a trail on the bike in a month. I'm trying to think if that's a correct statement. Have I been out to ride? I think maybe I went out to the Olympic Peninsula. I did go out to the Olympic Peninsula for a day. Ugh. What the hell's wrong with me?
Yeah, I think that was about a month ago too.
It was right around. It was like right after we got back from Michigan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a bummer. Disappointing point of conversation. None of my tour tech footage is useful, so that whole project is wasted, which is disappointment. Not that I didn't have fun. It was great. I did used to have a set of chaps. I had a Harley for a while. That was my second bike. And I definitely got a pair of the assless chaps and walked around like I was a cool guy. Also, are there chaps that do have the ass in them? We say assless chaps all the time. I've never seen a set of chaps where there's leather over the man's ass.
No, I
or
think
woman's
all
ass, just to be clear.
If they had the
That's just pants.
covered up in the new pants, yeah.
It's just pants. So why do we say assless chaps?
It's like saying wet water.
Yeah. We just say chaps.
Chaps.
Yeah,
Well,
because those are just called pants, dude. I know. That's my point, John.
Hanging out
You have the dirt weapon. You got to get a sport bike. Yeah. But also, we're... Okay, it's time. Let's get... what's he say? Moist says I'm in the same boat. Got a TW 200 for goofing and 300 rally for everything else. I like to be able to go over mountain pass at 70 miles an hour at some point, though. Yeah, that's so that's consideration, right? And everything really in the mid-size. All right, it's time. We're just going to roll right into it. Super fluid. Everything in the mid-size will do it. And I can feel Critter's blood pressure rising as I say this statement. Your real mid-size motors. So here's the thing. Let me back up a little bit. I felt him peak a little. Oh, I think my phone just lit up and he's angry at me. No, that's somebody else. So here's what I wanted. Here's my mental process, because you guys are going to help me bike shop. So let's talk about my wants, my needs, and then realizing my needs over my wants. So one, I still want it to be very off-road capable. I don't want to be limited while out doing big adventures. If I'm all the way out in goddamn Montana, and these are things that I have done and I know I will do again. So these aren't like pipe dreams where somebody's like, I want to do a trip to Montana. Like I have done out to Idaho, out to Montana, 2 separate trips. I've gone down the coast. I've gone, we go all the way up into Canada. These big long trips are have-dones, right? Yeah, Carl, we're going to talk about the Cove. Yes, but America really is the end of that conversation. So I want something that'll go a long way and do it comfortably. But I don't want to show up there and be like subpar on quality for off-roading, right? I don't want to be bottoming out. Reality is I've spent the last year getting fairly capable at off-road riding. I know, I'm aware I'm going to have to tone that back naturally because it's a bigger bike. But I also still want to do some of the same dumb shit that I do on the 501. So that quickly limited my straight from the factory, for the most part, options. Because I don't want to buy a bike and spend a shit ton of money. So my first and foremost want was quality suspension that I'm not going to have to swap out. Something that I can at least dial in for a couple of years, because I'm already dropping a bunch of money. Then I'll have to do a big immediate upgrade. So that really limited the pool immediately. And then, keeping that in mind, I am primarily going to be doing a lot of commuting on the bike. So maintenance intervals need to be decent. And it needs to be reasonably comfortable, because I'm going to be commuting. When I had the Africa Twin, I was commuting from end of February, beginning of March, well into December. Most every day. So that's a big part of it. So yes. So I started looking at all the options, and now to back up into the comments, we'll go from the bottom up. So not a Honda, John says. Yes. So unfortunately, basically that knocks anything and everything Honda out, because at 40 pounds. Yeah, on the heavier end, about 240 pounds when I start letting myself go. Everything's going to bottom. Everything's going to bottom out. The Cove 800X, Carl says, I want that to be on my list. The reality is we're not really going to see availability of those in America for a hot minute, which also to tail into CF Moto. Also, we're not going to have availability for a while because America things, America tariffs, America whatever. We got complicated shit going on. So that knocks CF Moto and Cove out. Ducati, no. Just not really. No. I don't know. I was not horribly impressed with the Ducati Desert X when we test rode it last year at Tour Tech. So not this past one, the year before, 2024. I didn't really like the way it sat. I thought the only thing that really impressed me on it, honestly, was the steering stabilizer. Because I had never ridden a big bike with a steering stabilizer. And I had just gotten on this for a month with the Scots. So with the big bike, I noticed a huge difference. But that was it. Everything else about it, I was just like, backing them in the comments. Okay. So commuting's a big thing. So that put me at, really, I settled into, I think, 3 main options. Let me hold on. Let me look and see. Oh, four big options. So there's Tiger Triumph 900 Rally Pro, which I do really love. I looked at the Yamaha T7 for a minute, but there's a big reason kind of why I want to knock that one out. And then it really came down to, on paper, 2 bikes. And KTM was one of them. But that's how I found the Norden. So on paper, and I don't want to admit it, we all know if I bought a KTM, I would have so much shit to eat. I would have so much shit to eat if I bought a KTM. And I'm aware of this. But on paper, I started really objectively, because I stepped back, and one of the reasons that I ended up looking at KTM, and we'll get into it. Hold on. I stepped back and I was like, okay, like on paper, be objective, be open to any and every brand, do the research. What fits the bill for everything you want? And the fucking KTM 890 Adventure R was it. It was fucking fast. It was 475, 480 pounds ready to go. With a 899, something like that, CC engine, 900 CC engine, we'll say. It's touring capable. The suspension's fucking dope. Cruise control, I will say, and Critter gets so spicy about it, but I want cruise control. Guys, this is, and here's the thing, and we started talking about this in the group chat, and I was like, guys, here's why. It's not even necessarily for like, oh, my wrist is tired. One, I'm going to be doing a lot of commuting. But two, really, there is this like childhood fulfillment that comes with putting the cruise control on a bike. And I've only ever got to do it on test rides because I've never owned a bike with cruise control. There is this like childhood satisfaction of putting the cruise control on and just like letting it roll. Obviously, it's got a lot of practical reasons, but I just think it's just the coolest feature because I'm some version of an old man now. Like, cruise control on a bike, wow! So cruise control is this weird priority that I have to have. I also love the heated seat. I love the heated grips. The rain mode concept is a nice bonus. Like all of these creature comforts that go into regular big commuting. So remember, if you don't know, my commute is 70 miles one way. So I spend a lot of time and miles on these motorcycles when I'm commuting. So that was all the thing. But also, like, shut up, Carl. Get back in the cage. I want to be able to do big long trips again because I haven't been able to do one in at least a year, and I'm not commuting. And so the big bike's obviously a thing, but I don't want to sacrifice, capability really once I hit wherever I'm going. So it needs to really be off-road. So that really narrowed me down to Tiger 900 Rally Pro, the T7, which the T7 I think, guys, mostly is out because I don't want to buy a brand new, I don't think. And the only option is the brand new T7 because cruise control. And the 2025 is the only ones that are ride-by-wire now. Drive-by-wire, ride-by-wire, throttle by throttle. Fuck if I know. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And you can, for like $300, you can throw cruise control on those now. You want to stay back down there? You want to go back down there, little buddy? All right. So it really brings me down to, I think, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'm down to 2, but I'm open to talk about it. I don't want to buy a fucking KTM. I don't. There was a lot of problems with them for a long time. There still might be. But I will say dealerships that are pushing Husqvarna are much more, I have found through a fuck ton of research, because ADHD kicked in and I got real obsessed. Husqvarna's problems are not anything now, are not anything mechanical in the sense of like important shit. It's all like quality control problems. And Husqvarna was like, hey, fuckers, check our shit over. We don't want to be associated with KTM except by legal terms. And so Husqvarna has not had a whole lot of issues. You are still finding, I will say, I know 100%, I'm aware. You are finding lemons. So it's always a gamble. But definitely there's less problems that I seem to find overall. KTM versus Husqvarna. I know it's the same fucking engine. I know. But I'm telling you, the Tiger is definitely, and this is ChatGPT proven, the most positively reviewed motorcycle on the internet. But it's like fucking 40 pounds heavier. And also, I'm gonna be honest, guys, listen, here's the thing. What's funny is I was like, guys, let's talk about it. The reality is, guys, look at this motherfucker. Like, just look at it. Nothing's gonna look better than that. It's just so good. It's so good. Like, look at it.
It is.
Just look at it. Don't shut up. You know what? Just go back down there. Investing in riding skills isn't going to make this thing do 75 miles an hour at not 7,000 RPMs. Okay, yeah, thank you.
You won't have to pick it up as much.
Yeah, because it's going to be broke. Because I'm going to have to rebuild the damn engine in like a month. I love you so much, but you understand your purpose. So, anyways, I know I'm talking a lot about. We should talk about it, guys. I think the reality is this is what I'm going to get. But you can try and talk me out of it. The Tiger does come in the sick green color, though. That is true.
That Rally Pro with the white on.
I mean, yeah. So that was like my favorite part, was the color. But also, just while we're talking about it, let's make this bigger. Can I just make this picture bigger? Oh, here we go. So the problem is with that whole green. Well, yeah, but the green color. Yeah, you're right. That green color looks really good. It really, really does. Also on this bike. So, yeah. This is a 2025. I like the blue more than I like the green, just to be clear. We're just going to leave that back there. Just looming in the background.
Yeah.
John said I'll send orange flowers. No. Last time I checked, KTM doesn't make a chainsaw too. Chainsaws are awesome. Yeah, he's got a valid point. He's got a real valid point.
Oh.
Chainsaws are awesome. That doesn't have anything to do with this, really, but... Ragged Roads Moto says there's no bike more reliable than the Norden.
It'd come in from him.
Oh, he's just... I'm not sure who his friend is in that case, because I think I'm making a great decision. I will say confidently, guys, based on the comparable qualities, it's not going to be an 890 Adventure R anymore. So at least I've walked myself off of that cliff of bad choices and regret. But, like, what else really... What else is there? Like, here's the thing: the Tiger suspension's not as good, and that's a big point of conversation. Because I'm to dumbass stage, guys. I'm starting to jump it. I do wheelies now, like a cool guy. They're little wheelies. Just the full engine. Perfect. And they got lots of them because they almost went bankrupt.
Maintenance issues figured out.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, I have found if you get a bad one, it's going to be a bad one. But I would assume it was nationwide. So, they are doing a lot of warranty extensions. It doesn't matter where you buy it, who you bought it from. It is the year for 4 years, no mileage. They're definitely extending warranties. Obviously, I don't want my motorcycle to be in the shop all the time. I just want it to work.
Right.
So that is point of conversation. Carl said Yamaha R9. No, thank you. Speaking of death, I don't know, man. Like, there's not going to be anything better. I can't find anything better. I've tried. Are they even still around? Is Hayabusa still a company? I know nothing about them. I know they used to make motorcycles. Gary Busa? Gary Busa?
Oh, man.
So if you guys can come up with something realistic and talk me out of it. Otherwise, I think this is it. And if you have seen my 5-mile test ride video, you'll understand why.
Right.
I had a little squirt time the first time I got on that throttle. I did not intend. I am real glad that I have been working on getting this front end up for fucking. Oh, guys, hold on. 2 seconds.
Blinded by the light. What do we got?
Is it turned off? To completely sideline and left hook. There was a fruit fly in my face, and it reminded me I bought a $17 Amazon purchase. If you guys have never bought one of these, this is ADHD at its finest. If you've never bought one of these electric fly swatter things, guys, $17 on Amazon. This is the most entertaining shit at night. It's so loud. I got a moth caught in here once. Sizzled like a motherfucker. So the point is, you need to whack away some bugs and really kill them. Set that on the concrete so it doesn't catch anything on fire. What the fuck was I talking about? We're talking about Gary Busey. Oh, there's nothing better on paper. Benelli. First of all, I'm not going to buy anything Italian. Speaking of being in the shop all the time. Benelli TRK. This is just going to take me to a Rickroll. 502X.
Yeah, that bug assault.
What the fuck is that? That thing looks giant. Curb weight, 518 pounds. No, thank you. For a 500cc, John, what are you talking about?
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, weight was a factor too, because of off-road stuff. And I don't necessarily want to die. I want to reduce my death chances. Okay, I'm doing it. Guys, watch out. Be careful. I'm just going to flail it around a little sometimes. This is a quality live. That's what people really tune in for. Yeah, I wanted to listen to him bitch about KTMs and hit himself in the face with an electric fly racket. Okay, so just to be clear, the Benelli at 518 pounds is out. Why not the Cove 800X? Because we can't get them. America's not getting them. There's like 52 units everywhere in America right now. We only have 50 states. And so that's not a lot per state. I'm not a mathematician, but it's 52 divided by 50, 48 divided by whatever it is. Move to Canada, get one, it's win-win. Yeah, you're right.
It's a win-win-win.
Ragged Roads, will you marry me so I can just get instant citizenship? Are you Mormon? Are Mormons? Mormons are allowed to have more than one partner, right? Legally. Because I think Ragged Rose is married. Fairly certain. So, point is, you got to have a legal religion thing so you can marry me and your wife, and then not that, but then I can move to Canada.
Yeah.
That's the point. Whatever.
Oh.
He gets it. Excuse me? First of all, hey, shut up, John. Creeping in. Watch your mouth, sir. The 501 is a delight. And hasn't broken down once. He said, boink. Also, that's another thing. I kind of would be okay with being a Husky fanboy. KTM, no. Fuck no. Fuck KTM. But Husky, guys, you know how much I love this thing. Look. This is too much work. Almost there. There it is. Why not have two? You know, two's better than one. So, I'm just saying, I don't see anybody coming up with any better options. Just wait till this thing catches one. Zaps real loud.
I hope we get to hear it.
They are TMM colors. Yeah, that is another thing. You know, it just goes with the brand. Like,
Right.
that's not at all why I'm making a decision, by the way. Just to be clear. That is an ADHD deciding concept? No. So, there's that.
Yeah.
Chris fully supports me not buying a KTM. Is there a lot of overlap between the two? Moist, are we talking about the KTM 890 and the Norden 901? The T7, so kind of, sort of. We'll let Moist answer my question. God damn it. Where's he at? It's so annoying. That's why I bought this. Still can't kill him. The T7, I think the T7 is a little. So here's the thing, it's a little too off-road focused in the sense of like creature comforts, because remember, I need to be very realistic in what I'm buying here, not just like go ham on something that isn't going to commute well. And T7 just doesn't really have the fairings. And remember, we get a lot, and I will ride in the rain happily, no problem, no issues. So it needs to have semi-decent fairings. It needs to just be commuting comfortable. Not capable, but comfortable. The T7 doesn't really have that. Also, T7 is kind of fucking top-heavy. And I don't want that in my life. No such thing as too off-road focus. I'm only marrying you for the green card, just to be clear. 100% honesty. This is strictly a legal situation. If you're keeping the 501 too, well, yeah, yes. But when I go on adventures, I can't. I know. Yes, I can. I can't bring the big bike and the little bike. Totally could just tow 501 behind the Norden, but. No, I want this as like a go out and rip on the weekends, and I want to be able to go dip out for a week and a half to Idaho, Montana, Utah, places that I haven't been, and go do off-roading, but do long miles comfortably. So T7 is an option, but I think when you really stack like the Norden up against the T7, T7's not highway comfortable day in, day out. So I don't think it would be. I'm only married. You have an op. Yeah. See,
I think he's drawn the lines in the sand.
I only got through the first sentence.
Yeah, no, you got to read the whole thing.
Do you take? Yes. You should get through the whole contract. Yeah, the conundrum of ADV riding. That's the whole thing here. Also, hey, Paul. Guys, Paul Goss is here. Yeah. Carl, you got to reach. Jump. I don't think it's going to be that bad, guys. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think it's going to be okay. Also, another reason that put these two in the top end, and I know I'm talking to the wrong crowd. Most of you still own carbureted bikes, and I understand that. But it's got this fucking slide control feature that I just really want to play with. And I think from everything I can find, would be pretty goddamn useful. Also, to loop back to, the fact that I'm on my YouTube channel talking to you about motorcycles, there's not a lot of Norden content, and Ragged Roads don't say that's because they can't ride them because the bikes are broke down. There's a lot of overseas Norden footage. There's not a lot of stuff in the States. And so keeping in mind, I'm doing the YouTubes. I do think the Norden would be the Norden's going to be a more solid content choice than the T7. T7's old news. It's not a bad bike. I'm not knocking the T7. I just don't think, also considering I should buy a bike that I can make content on. There's so much stuff for T7s now. There ain't shit for Nordens, but the view count on these videos are considerable. You got guys with 5 subscribers. It's 22,000 views because he put a video of his Norden out. So people are hungry for that content and it's not available. So that is also a factor that I am considering. What did I say? He said I never used the slide control. Just always left it on the sloppiest. Don't.
Oh, yeah.
Don't, Carl. Carl? No, Carl. If I wanted the local pull Thurs does, I just go get another Africa Twin. Yeah, yes. I would love to get his personal feedback, but he put one video out a year ago, and don't say it's because it's been broke down. He put one video out about it a year ago and then hasn't said anything else, which maybe is a sign. I don't know, but I think he's still got it. So, and that guy's got enough money to just go buy a different bike. So I don't know. That's where I'm at. I am consistently still open to constructive criticism. I did go dive into every Norden fucking Facebook group I could find. Over 1,500 people, because some of those smaller ones people make and nobody does shit, and I just don't want garbage Facebook groups randomly with people posting things about their dog. Their dog was a bad example. I always want to see dog photos. You get the idea. Off-topic crap. And I went and I did a bunch of polls, and I will say consistently I'm looking at about 70 to 75% of responses being I've had no issues at all. So I think I want to gamble, guys. The twins are too heavy. That's too much. So this ready to go sits at about 480, 490 pounds. And also, I know we're going to have responses of, 30 pounds doesn't really matter. One, yes, it does. Two, the weight on this thing is so low and just so easy. The very first thing when I got on this bike, and I didn't really fixate on it in the the stupid little tiny test ride video I did. But I got on it and I rolled it backwards to just back up so that Andrea had space to back her bike up. And I rolled it and I just rolled backwards and it was just balanced. Compared to this bike, I've never been on a bike that is so well balanced. And so that's a consideration. Also, yes, I have so many saved right now. Just going to have a few sets of spare cams. Not in 2023, 2024. They rebuilt the whole situation. They forgot the parts. I was ready for all of this. It's fine. You guys aren't hurting my feelings at all. Can't support Husky since it morphed to BMW. What? Paul, they were never BMW. Oh, like in style? They're owned by KTM. Was Husky ever owned by BMW? I don't think so. But I see what you're saying about the KTM thing. It's a dent in their reputation, but they're still making great stuff. But yeah, the WR250R, I wanted one of those before I got the Norton. Freudian slip. Before I got the 501. But to loop back to why I'm not just getting another Africa Twin. It's 530 pounds out of the gate. And that's before you add crash bars and a center stand and just all the stupid little extras that most of the time you're gonna put on. No. I don't want just a commuter, though, is the thing. Guys. I'm not gonna get a fucking BMW. They're heavy. They're expensive.
The GS is like the grandfather of adventure bike.
Yeah, but also remember that's because that's the company that said yes to Ewan McGregor and what's his fuck. And that's what spiked those sales and created that reputation. It's not the quality of the bike, and I'm not knocking the bike, but I'm just saying it's not their innovative design that did that. It was Ewan McGregor. Husky was owned by BMW from 2007 to 2013. No shit. Poor Husqvarna. Best quality bike, worst quality management.
Let's see, I think we got like 3 votes here. I'll go in GS. He said that about KTM before too.
I'm definitely not buying a BMW because they're expensive and also they hold their value in a stupid way on the used market. So that is out. As I go to Marketplace to see. Okay, if we're going to consider this, because I did say I'll stay open to all options. What's the one? What's the one that's actually Charlie Borman? Thank you, John. Carl, we can't fucking find Kobe's in the States. Stop bringing them up. I'm mad about it. If honestly, 100% honestly, if we had Kobe 800X, the rallies available in the States right now, that's what I would get. No hands down. I would take the shitty compromise of commuting on it every day because that would be the bike that if I could get my hands on right now, I could get a huge response for content. And I would just suck it up for 8 months, a year, commuting on likely a mostly uncomfortable bike. And I would get a Kobe. We can't fucking get them. The availability is not here. I can't get a response, which is weird because I have had conversations with Kobe, the distributor. I forget the name of the place, and I think they're in Utah. I've had conversations with them back and forth for a while, and they're just not responding now to availability inquiries, which tells me they're probably getting so fucking money that they're just, Command F, availability, deleting emails. I just saw a picture today of a shit ton of Coveys that arrived in where? Covey. Oh, what is it? Nash Power Sports. Let's go see, guys. Hold on, let me cue you into what I'm doing. So the only dealership in Washington that does Covey is Nash Power Sports. And I will say, not a great highlight from the start. The only 450 they have currently, they decided to outfit to the fucking T and then try and charge $16,000 for a $10,000 bike. So, not a huge fan of them, but it's not an option. So, we'll just pretend that they're not being shiesty. Covey. See what they got. Watch them be like 9. Yeah, see, they don't have shit. They don't know when they're getting shit. I just talked to them like 2 weeks ago. Also, like, maybe spell Slayer right. Guys, this is a BDR Sawyer. Yeah, look at this. This is this company, right? Okay, now this is $9,000 bike. This is a 450. Motherfuckers are trying to charge $16,000.
No, they're saying it's 16 MSRP. They're trying to sell it for 14.5 plus.
These are not $16,000 bikes though. So here's the thing: Covey 450 Rally, $9,299. They have listed as $16,161. Our price. What they did was this thing showed up, and I called them and I was like, I have to ask, why is this so much? And they're like, oh, we put so much shit on here. You see, they have a list online. I don't think they do. So they put like all of the things on it, the mirrors and the bars, and the luggage, and some aftermarket exhaust, and they did a tune, and they upgraded the suspension, and they put some sort of rally tower. They did all this shit to a bike so that they could charge more. And now nobody wants to buy it. It's been sitting there for literally 6 months. So if you want to spend, 50% more than retail on a bike that theoretically you can just take straight from the factory and ride, they've got it. But my point is, we can't get them. So, okay, bye, Ragged. Coveys are out because we don't have the availability. And theoretically, if they are in the States, we're not getting any in Washington. Nash doesn't know when. Covey distributor won't respond to my emails. So, I don't know. Oh,
Yes,
where'd Matt Roden go? Oh, there he is.
Shower beer is amazing.
He loves watching me while he's in the shower. He's down in Normal, Michigan, so I didn't get to meet him in person when we were in Upper Peninsula, Michigan, and I'm bummed about it. Yeah, opportunistic dealer. Yeah, that's a polite way of saying they're trying to fucking rip you off. I was like, well, what if I just wanted to buy a stock one? Would you take all that stuff off? And the guy's like, we can't do that. And I was like, yeah, well, you can't sell that bike either. So it's just shitty. Like, don't do that. That's shitty. Oh, we put it on there. You got to pay more. By the way, you can't get these. So you have to buy this one. That is not entirely true, Carl. I used to have a Labradoodle that would love to stick his face in the shower without me noticing until I turned around and scared the shit out of me. Oh, shit. Guys, my phone was ringing. Matt, I'm not answering the phone while you're in the shower. Matt Roden's trying to call me while he's in the shower.
While he's in the shower.
It's not happening, buddy. Saying the link from IG. Look up. I don't see anything, Paul. Okay, hold on. Let me go look.
Paul,
I got to open a different.
right now.
Paul, where do you live? Just out of curiosity. That's not like where the fuck do you live? You don't know. Hello? Oh, message. God, I always forget Instagram's laid out different. Who the fuck is this guy? Jacob Lester.
He's in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Did you really pick up? No, not yet, Tyler. Wait, didn't he just say he sent you the link? Oh, he's probably talking about on Facebook. Paul, where did you send this? I don't see shit. Guys, I'm so focused on trying to find this thing. Nope. Paul, I don't see anything. Wilmington. Where the hell is Wilmington, North Carolina? That's probably like middle of nowhere, North Carolina. He sent it by carrier pigeon. Paul, I don't know where you sent it, but I don't see it. Let me see if it's under my hidden requests. Hold on. Nope, just a bunch of weird groups that I just got added to about who knows what. You guys ever get those? Do you ever get those? The weird Instagram groups where they just add you and they're like, buy women for $9.99. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, you put me in one of them.
No, that was a ADV Riders general chat. That one's fine.
Yeah.
There's no women buying there. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see anything on, unless, did you try and send it to me on like Threads? Because I'm not on there. Kobe Moto USA. Okay, well, I don't trust them. Kobe Moto USA. Okay, what do we got? Oh yeah, let me cue you guys back in. If you're gonna bike shop with me, you have to be able to see what the hell I'm doing. That's fair. 7, 9, this one. Psh, there ain't shit in those boxes. Bullshit.
Oh.
Those are ready to go out. So Kobe Moto USA. So this is probably the distributor in Utah. Oh, it is. That's the guy that was at Giant Loop a year and a half ago. There we go. Yeah, but they don't say what's in these. Yeah, none of them say whether or not they're 450s, 850s. Kobe's got a bunch of different stuff going on. So just not to get our hopes up too much, they could be 450s. They could be their little, they got a few other things. They're not necessarily all going to be 800 whatever's that I want. But the point is they're not showing up to goddamn Washington. So there's that. All those IG groups. Wait, what's a hell of a deal? John, what are you talking about over here? John's on his own plane. Send some to Phoenix. You're closer to the distributor than we are. What the hell is the name of the Kobe distributor? Because I keep saying it, but I'm not saying it. Distributor. It's like something America, something. Kobe Distributor USA. Distributor. Welcome to the exclusive. Yeah, but what the fuck is your name? Okay, well, now it just says Kobe USA. But they're like a third, there is something. There's some kind of a power sports place, I think. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. My brain's getting overloaded. It's too much. Too much talk about Kobe. Point is, I can't get one, so I'm not gonna buy one. Corey, you know what all that Kobe talk
But you can
created.
Get one Can't
A
find
bathroom break time.
Oh,
on the screen, live stream high, an internet king. Suddenly he needs
and drop it a couple times too. Yeah. Oh, yep.
bathroom break, can't
Exactly.
wait. Keyboard clacking, motorcycle chat,
Why do you put it on so quiet?
where's he at? Cup of coffee, too much
Where's
to
that at?
drink. Now the viewers left to think.
Turn that up.
Tall Man
I think I turned it down last time.
Moto, bathroom break, the show is slow. All the fans are left alone. Come back soon, don't roam. Comments flowing, scrolling fast. Will he return at last? Tall Man Moto, flush and wash. Live stream now,
Hey.
back on the dash.
Andy's back.
That's good timing.
Why? What happened?
No, the music was just like the perfect time for that song to just taper off.
Goshen Canyon Road, Mona, Utah. Yeah, that's the
Mike?
place.
No.
Yeah. Oh, Mike's here. There he is. Hey, buddy. So the whole point is that was a really long road to say that Kove's not on the list because I can't get my hands on one. And I don't think in the next couple months that's going to be magically too much different. Also, I do want to point out that was not a lot of boxes for all of America, which is the thought that just popped into my brain. Covey dealer is going to loan you. Do you remember anybody who's a Covey dealer?
Road trip.
That didn't pan out though. Or wait, maybe that was too far away.
Road trip.
Is it the 800 Pros or the 800 Rallies? Because there is definitely a difference, and a difference in the parts that you get stock. We're really rabbit holing here, guys. The point is, unless one pops up in Washington or Idaho
Road
the next
trip.
2 months, I'm likely going to do a road trip to California to go pick up a Norden.
If you go to California for a Norden, you won't go to California for a Cove?
Do they have any in California?
I don't know. Supposedly Michigan has
It's
one.
reasonable. Michigan's too far. I thought about it, but it's like 3-4 days driving, I think.
4 days round trip.
So no, sorry. To be clear, taking Highway 2. To be fair, Highway 2. I would want to do Highway 2 all the way out there and back. But I guess if I was buying a bike, I could just bomb interstate. No. The reason I would travel is for a deal, and shipping would negate all of that deal. Because you're only looking at about $2,000 in difference from fucking Virginia, Kentucky, California, Colorado, Idaho, versus what's right down the street from me for most bikes. Yes, that is my plan for anything that involves a deal and traveling. And I'm kind of thinking I might do that, even if it's only going to be $500,000 saved, which might be negated by doing that, but it would make for a really fucking great episode. So $500 to ship a bike? Oh, I would have thought it would have been a lot more than that.
How much does it cost to ship a bike across the United States?
He's got answers. So while he's doing that, let's transition real quick and we can come back. Or we could just do both at the same time because you guys know I love multiple conversations at once. It's time to talk about Saturday. As if it's not obvious by my social media. Guys, I'm getting a fucking Zero for 2 weeks to just test ride as a commuter bike and make content on. And I'm kind of excited about it. I think it's going to be a neat, different experience. So Saturday, when it's pissing 3 to 5 inches of rain, they're supposed to deliver it. So probably Monday morning, I'll get to, because Sunday I'm going out to ride. We're going to go bomb some trails. Corey, what are you doing Sunday?
Sunday, I have no plans, I don't think.
You want to come ride? You want to come ride with us? I think we're going to go out to Darrington. I'm going out with a guy who has an 890, mainly so I can test the electronics, but I'm probably not going to buy an 890. I think I'm pretty set on the 901, given the comparison of the two. Anyways.
Oh, wait. Sunday is ferry to ferry, isn't it? I thought that was Saturday.
No, thank you. I'm too old for that shit, man.
It's
Those
fun to
kids
watch.
fucking hoon and get crazy.
Hooliganizing.
Will your zero ad the review be entirely of the... What? Did they do... Oh, that's right. They did. They took zeros on the California BDR. Listen, I'm just going to talk about the positives and negatives. Did you get it? Because it's electronic. It's like the positives and negatives.
Humor.
Nerd. Yeah, see, the problem there is that I couldn't get out, do the forest, and come back, so...
Those DSRX.
DSRX is the more off-roady version, yeah.
That thing was a freaking blast.
Did that have a 21-inch front? Because the DSR, the one I'm getting, only has a 19, which... There's a lot of reasons. I mean, listen, I'm excited. I'm excited to ride it and do the experience of commuting for a couple weeks on an electric bike. I think it'll be neat. There's a laundry list of why you would never buy one of these. Which I think is why they're giving them to schmucks for free to do reviews. Is I would venture to guess sales aren't going very well. It's a 105-mile range for highway, and you're paying $16,000 to $18,000. Like, come on, we're not there yet. Not to downplay zero out of the gate. I just don't think we're there just yet for the big bikes. That said, if you're willing to trailer, the little Zero FX was a fuck ton of fun. I did test ride that at Tour Tech, and that was really cool. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, more so, I love the idea of whipping through. Speaking of ferry to ferry, I would do that shit on an FX, a Zero FX. It's silent, it's light-ish, it's torquey as fuck. That I would go out and be a hoon on because it's quiet. It's ridiculous.
It's fun though.
I have not actually seen the NorCal BDR film yet, but that sounds right. I mean, so was Long Way Up. Honestly, like, I know that was Harley, but kind of the same thing. Like, completely illogical, improbable. Having a tow friggin' generator. Like, that was a big sponsor day. I didn't make it through that whole series. I was so annoyed with the improbability of like, oh, you're hooking up to a third-party village and cutting out all of their power to charge your electric motorcycle. Like, come on, guys, what are we doing? Stop. Stop. You're destroying an entire infrastructure to charge a Harley. Get out of here. I do need to ride a Starkvarg. For those who don't know, if anybody doesn't.
I don't.
They're basically an electric dirt bike. I pulled a photo up thinking that it would be like more ooh, but it really just looks like an electric dirt bike. But they're torquey as fuck. No, I don't want to be an insider. I don't even want to be an outsider. Yeah, that's it. But they're allegedly pretty goddamn dope. So get that instead of the Norden. No. No. Dude, it takes on fast charging, it takes like 2 hours to power it back up.
And that's with the fast charger.
That's with the level 2 charger. It still takes like 2 hours, and you're getting to be fair, you're getting 160. Hey Owen, you're getting 160
That's
miles of
4
city range.
That's 4 for the GS.
I'm not. They're so heavy, guys. All the GSs are so heavy.
And
Because I will be okay. So to be fair,
and which one did we look at? Did we look at the 800? Did we look at the
I looked at the 800, 850. The 1250 is obviously out. I mean, they're 8 and 900s or 500 pounds to start, and that's before you add any kind of crash protection on, any kind of additional stuff. Ready to go. And let me go over to my good buddy, who's a very third-party reviewer.
900
What
GS.
is
Mike says
the
100.
wet/curb weight of a 2023? Because there'll be more information. Husqvarna Norden 901 Expedition
Exactly.
specifically.
It's always going to be the most you're going to get. It's like a 45. So it's even if you do have to pick it up, it's halfway up already. It's not laying flat.
Yeah, but where's the weight, Is the weight up high? Is the weight down low? No, not drive. Curb weight, 503 pounds. Ready to go on the Norden. This is from good old ChatGPT that looks at like fucking 93 different sources. And I know they make mistakes, but I'm pretty... Oh, wait, hold on. This is 5. Hold on. This is ChatGPT 5. I don't trust ChatGPT 5. Let me ask it again. Quapow. Switch model. Let's see if it's the same answer. 5 has been known to make mistakes. I acknowledge this. Yeah, we're looking at about 500 pounds. Pretty dead on repeatedly. 503 pounds.
Yeah, but
Ready to go.
if you don't have to pick it up from horizontal, it's not that heavy. That's the hardest part.
That is also true. And all the weight sits down in the weight. Dang, the weight is all low in a GS if you try to road glide yet. I'm not riding road glide off road. Okay, what GS, everybody, is comparable? I'm not getting a 1250. I don't want to go that big. I don't want to go that heavy. Also, keep in mind, we're talking too about, I guess really, what does it matter at 400 pounds? If it falls on your leg, you can fucking break it regardless. So after that, how heavy is it? So I guess that's fair. 1250 to 1300 GS. Let's see what the starting price is there, because that's also kind of part of the
13s are the newer. So look at the 1200, the 1250s. I mean.
Let's go over to the old Facebook Marketplace.
Or 1200, Matt says.
Don't trust anything Matt Roden says.
GS is for girls. Get a GS, say Matt says.
GS 1250. Bummer. 2015. 2017. So, get out of here, chats. So I do want no older than like 2023. Regardless on anything I buy, I want it to be like 2,000-3,000 miles used. That is also a point. I want it to be newer because I'm going to fucking rack miles up on it.
The dual
I want them to be
Sportster.
mine.
That would be cool.
Dual Sporter? What?
Dual Sportster.
Dual Sportster.
So off-road a Harley.
No.
What's up,
Mainly because I'm not that mechanically inclined. It's Motocamping Nerd, guys. Somebody just made an ad with a Norden 901 Expedition in it, and I said to myself, it's a goddamn sign.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What was that?
I seen it, and I was like, well, that's it. Yeah, see, we're looking at 20,000. 20,000.
See?
Yeah, I can't afford this shit, guys. I can't afford to even think about buying one of those. $30,000. $30,305. That is more expensive than my Subaru. No. Tell you what, Owen, you buy me one of these and I'll ride it. Can't afford that shit. I'm broke ass. I said I was responsible, not I was going to make irresponsible decisions. I mean, that is true. That is reasonable. What was my bonus thing? I had a bonus third thing that I wanted to talk about that was way off topic. So it's the electric. So that's exciting. Hopefully I don't get stuck on the side of the road while commuting because it didn't charge enough at work to get back home. There's a third thing, and I don't remember what it is. I guess it's not that important. I started brewing beer again, guys. That's exciting. And built better than your Subaru.
Is that still bubbling pretty good?
No, it's not. So I did not account for the window being sun side in the morning. It was bubbling like a motherfucker, and then it was not. And I think the sun hit it and might have killed some of the yeast, so it might be like a 2% beer. There's an AC unit in the shed. So I was making a very solid, and it's a very small shed, and it's meant for like 800, 1,200 square feet. It's a big ass floor unit. It's keeping it nice and cold in there. But I think the sun hit it and like got right down, because I've got a blackout curtain wrapped around the thing to keep all the sunlight out, the carboy. But I think it got like down in there. Also, I don't know, because the yeast that I used apparently is weirdly reviewed. They were out of the one I needed. And they had a chart that was like, buy this one. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It got weird on day 3.
And why not just restart it? Why not just grab another yeast pack and start it again?
Because the damage is already going to be done as far as flavor profiles. So why waste another $15 on off flavored beer? I'm just gonna let it ride and see what happens. This is the learning batch. I now know that they buy carboy koozies that you can wrap it in, and it keeps it cool. So. Oh
yeah.
That's why we write shit down, buddy. Yeah, you got to get to the writing it down part. That requires finding a piece of paper, finding a pen, remembering what you're supposed to write down, getting those two things together, and then still knowing what the hell you were going to write down. Nope. Oh, Explore Adventure Mo's here. Hey, buddy. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We were looking at the BMWs. That's definitely not happening. Yeah, I can't afford that. That's so fucking expensive, guys. Who the fuck's paying $30,000 for an adventure motorcycle? Like, is this brand new? Is this used? 2025. So it's got to be new.
Oh, yeah. It's probably a dealership.
Vincent Cody Dixon. Driven 300 miles. So no, he bought it. And now he's trying to sell it. There's a lot of weird stuff going on here. Bro, this better keep me upright in traffic. I want to be able to take a nap on this for $30,000. That's ridiculous. Guys, it's got option 719.
Ooh.
What the hell does that mean? Also, what's Karakorum? I feel uncomfortable searching this.
Adventure Grom, Adventure Set, Vespa, Adventure Trail 125. It already 125 already is an adventure.
You guys are really nailing it for the commuting option. Fuck this fucking
The
bullshit.
gas mileage, though, imagine what you'd save on gas money.
Well, buddy,
You just have
yeah,
to
that's fair.
fill it up at each end.
Exclusive premium equipment for individualists. Fuck you.
Coleman pit bike.
First of all, everyone's been to Starbucks. Thank you. Your travel option 7. What the fuck? What is it? What is option 719?
Come on, Mr. AI.
Is it fucking all these generic bullshit? 145 horsepower, 110 foot-pounds of torque. I mean, that would be exciting if it wasn't 600 fucking pounds. That's ridiculous. I don't even like the look of it. I don't like that at all, guys. That's gross.
So it says that the option 719 is a special program that allows customers to create highly customized and exclusive bikes.
None of this describes the bike.
Because it's option 719.
Because it's option 719. If you have to ask, you obviously don't know, and you're actually not invited to buy it.
Yeah. It's an elite club.
What's my credit score? Ha! Credit score.
You have to ask.
Also, I just want to point out, real fucking tacky. You couldn't even take the bike. You couldn't even take the bike out into the dirt. You couldn't take the bike into the dirt. You had to use AI to put your bike in dirt. Because individualists don't go into the dirt. Fuck out of here, BMW. Being a real KTM right now.
Premium options.
Fucking stupid.
Billet stuff.
Oh my god, I hated all of that. Just bleh. Listen, we already covered the 450 and why it's not an option.
He's looking
Go
for
find me
bigger
an
than-
IBEX 450, Travis. Also, I want bigger motor so that I'm not spinning it up at 75, 80 miles an hour for an hour, hour and a half, twice a day. For every goddamn day of the week. Oh, buddy, I do love poutine.
Poutine sounds so good right now.
I haven't had poutine in months, and I'm mad about it. I need to go down to the Kraken Training Center. The 32 Bar and Grill down there, real good poutine. Big ass serving, too.
How come you haven't taken me there yet? You haven't even invited me.
Come on, let's go. Right now. Come on.
I don't got to work tomorrow. Let's go.
Oh, fuck, I gotta work tomorrow.
See, you invited me and then you bailed already. That took a whole 4 seconds.
You want to come over and hang out and stay the night, and we'll go get poutine tomorrow? Go have a little bro date?
I might have to get back with you about that. That sounds fun.
You think about that and let me know. And then you can go home for a day, and then you can come back out and go riding.
Or I just go straight from your place to ferry to ferry.
Oh, ew. Have fun.
It's fun to watch. Well, you saw the video, was it 2 years ago? That guy that lost his tire and he was just running that little 125 or whatever on the ferry. Had no rubber, just
ate shit right off it. Like
it.
that's the crowd. I don't want to be around that.
You don't have to participate.
I'm a required first responder.
You're not a required first responder.
I am.
No one's ever a required first responder.
It is part of my job. So I have been told. I guess I just don't tell anybody what the fuck I do for work, and I just roll by the idiot. But I would also feel bad. I'm the guy I'm gonna lean down. I'm gonna apply the fucking pressure to the wound to stop you from bleeding. Be like, shut up. Does it hurt, stupid? Maybe you shouldn't have done that as I'm saving their life. You know, if you weren't a fucking idiot, we wouldn't be in this situation. Hold still. It just looks so good. I don't even really hate the green. I like the blue a lot more, but I don't hate the green. You know, I just don't. I don't hate it, guys. I don't hate it. It just looks so good.
Hairy little princess.
Hairy little princess he is.
Oh, wow.
You are. You are a hairy little princess. Hold on, let's get a good look at that beard. It's really come back. I'm proud of you for growing that back out, by the way. Just
I think we might almost be the longest. What are you doing down there? Oh my God.
so excited. Such a nice beard. I was just adjusting my shoulder, guys. I was just adjusting my shoulder.
Uh-huh.
No, stone sober. Just thinking about that beard. Now we went around in a big circle.
There's been.
What else we can talk about? Oh, it was something. I think it was the beer. That was it. It was the brewing beer. That was the thing. That was the third thing. Yeah. Not that exciting. Mainly because I fucked it up, I think. I tried really hard. I wrapped it in a that's why I'm not sure. I think the room just got a little bit above temperature because of the damn window, even though there's an AC unit in there, and I think the sun got like right on it for a little bit and just popped it because it only has to be like above like 75, 80 degrees and it gets weird. Also, that camera's it's the program, not the camera though. With the shading, it gets light and dark.
No.
Oh, there it goes.
That's not good.
It's weird. So yeah, maybe it'll be fine. Maybe not. Hopefully it's just yeast that does its shit up front because it was real bubbly at first. Like pretty goddamn good.
No, John, he went big on it. He didn't cheat.
No, I don't do extract brews. I'm all grain. Brew in a bag, baby. Brew in a bag. I just published my first long form all by myself. Wait, what are we talking about?
He started with this one.
Oh.
And then that
one.
one.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Hold on. Are you guys still talking about the same thing? Yeah. You can't cook and your videos are short. Hey, Jesus. I didn't realize there was bullying in my comments. I'm not even a part of it. Is he a shorter guy? How tall is he? Ragged Rhodes, how tall are you? Also, what the hell's Ragged Rhodes' first name? I don't even know that.
Isn't it John?
I don't know. I just said I don't know. I like saying Ragged though. Hey, Ragged.
Ragged.
And what up, Ragged?
Almost sounds like a frog.
But I agree with him. I can't cook. My legs are short. How tall are you?
He looks taller on camera.
Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, they always look taller on camera unless they're standing next to me.
Which is my problem, yeah.
I know that was directly directed at you.
Yeah.
That is another thing is the seat height is like 35 and a half inches on the old Nordy. So also I kind of want to call it Nordy. I want to get it. I want to get one and call it Nordy. Me and Nordy. Nordy and I are going out. It's John and it's 28 inches. The most awkwardly sized human ever. That's my torso on your legs.
Yeah. For reals.
Because what yours is not well, like it matters. Yours is what, 28?
I'm at 28.
Yeah. Why do I know you're insane?
Yes, you
we
do.
do need to go on a date tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
Also, 20 inches, your poor wife. Oh, yeah. Guys. It's the kind of quality entertainment we tune in for. Yeah, so we're going to go out and do that kind of stuff. Did you get the 250 fixed?
No.
God damn it, man.
No. My guy's been sick.
Get the parts. Bring it over. We'll figure it out.
I'm sure we could.
You want to do that Saturday? You want to just come stay the weekend?
Honey, I gotta go. I'll see you Sunday night.
Yeah, she'll understand. You're coming to my house. She's not going to question it. She'll be like, oh, okay, finally. It's finally happening. We can set you up downstairs. You stay there. Bring the truck over. Bring the bike. We'll get your steering shit fixed. You can be here for the electric bike. It's going to be pissing rain Saturday. Hmm? Drain the tank and refill.
That goes with that that dieseling the conversation that we had that I never told anybody about. My gasoline and diesel mix that I put in the 250.
Oh. Did we talk about that on the last live?
No, we didn't talk about it. I haven't mentioned it publicly. It was just a group chat conversation.
You told me about it.
Yeah, in a group chat.
Oh, okay. I guess it was just in a group chat. I swear we were having like a face-to-face conversation. Oh, it was when we did our little offline creator video hangout.
Yeah.
That's when you brought it up. Yeah.
That's what it
was. Oh man. More cats out of the bag. Yeah. To be fair, you tried to color code your stuff and then you just fucked up what you put and where.
Yep.
And then forgot.
Bought a new can.
I can't knock you for forgetting stuff.
Had to get diesel for my my forklift on the truck. And when I went to top it off, I just topped it off with the diesel still in it.
Also, again, left hook.
No worries, Carl. It's all good.
Where the fuck was it your first live where we were having the conversations that you're now pulling stuff for shorts about the soy sauce and the bears?
Oh,
was that your very first live?
That the soy sauce one was the first live. Yeah,
it was the first live. Okay. I was like, I don't remember these conversations, but I feel like because you had the mic on the thing, the spatula, and I was like, that had to have been his first live.
Yeah.
Hey, Cade. We were just talking about short legs. Yeah. So what I wanted to do originally, and I couldn't find people in time for everything. Honda 250 will run on almost anything. That is true. That is a factual statement. Diesel cans are whatever color you want them to be, John, which is part of the problem here.
Which the ones that are labeled are yellow, yes.
So what I wanted to do originally was find owners of each one of these motorcycles that would be willing to come onto the live and basically just argue with each other in favor of trying to convince me that their bike was the best. Because I really would have thought it would make for some great fucking content. And Cade was the only one I talked to who said yes. Everyone else was like, no. I was like, okay, well, whatever. Way to be a pooper scooper. So that fell apart, which is a bummer. Bye, Paul. I'll go to the beach in the morning. Wait, before you go, which beach? Are you going to the big one, the main North Carolina beach? What the hell's it called? The Strip.
The Atlantic Ocean?
No, there's like a strip. What the hell's it called? Let's see if he chimes in. It's not North Shore. Something. I'm going to look it up we'll see if he chimes in. But maps.geagle.com. That's my zooming out sound for Google Maps, if you guys are wondering. Outer Banks. I didn't even have to get there. I just had to see North Carolina in the shapes. Yeah, there's a strip, and it's called the Outer Banks.
Wrightsville Beach on the Atlantic Ocean, not the Outer Banks.
Here. Oh, okay. Yeah, Outer Banks is cool. There are little things that I miss about the East Coast. Okay, well, have fun time at the beach. Thanks for showing up, Paul. Outer Banks, wasn't that a TV show? Yes. It was. It was. Only dickholes ride them. The T7s, yeah. See, but here's the thing. I do just want to point out. I don't want to have to put money out for suspension. 10,000 in suspension is a fucking lot, though. Like, what the hell is in that? What the hell is in that? I'm like, I don't want to have to put like $2,000 out. And that's buying a rear shock and just replacing the internal springs on the friggin' front.
I still haven't done it on the 250 yet because I don't want to spend the money.
Yeah. Realistically, you can do it for real cheap. Just keep the standard rear shock and replace the spring, and then just replace the 2 springs in the front and do the oil. And you're going to have a way different experience. And that's like fucking $750. But that's still, the thing is, I really want out of the box performance. I want something that I can create content on and not be modifying to give like an honest short-term, initial, whatever, long-term set of videos. Because remember, guys, content is a thing I don't have to, but I want to be considering and trying to grow the channel as well. So I got to buy something that's going to get me some clicks. Theoretically, I thought I'll buy something that I'll just kind of not like and keep for a year. But then I really started looking at the Norden and I was like, God damn it. I don't know, man. It really speaks to me. And then I fucking wrapped the throttle and the front end lifted the first time. I was like, yep, fucking sold, done, wrap it up. And by wrap it up, I mean, I responsibly said, hope it's here in 2 months and I'll come buy it. Because it's been on their lot for more than a year. So it might still be there. Is that the one that breathes heavy? Oh, I can't unmute your mic? That's a bummer.
No, that's probably a good thing.
Right. Ride for riding, not for dicks. I mean clicks. I will say I did have my heart set for a long time on the Tiger 900 Rally Pro. Yeah, I know at some point Kirk was in here and then he just kind of quietly disappeared. And I don't know. I honestly, I'm not even sure why. So like full transparency too, right? Like I was really, and I think you guys know, I was pretty fucking set on a 900 Rally Pro for a long time. And then there's just something, I'm telling you, there's just fucking something about these Nordens. I really like the look of the Nordens. It's just, guys, this bike just speaks to me. I just really like it. I'm not even sure why. Oh, there he is. Mike's in stock out of the box. We'll do the hard enduros. Any bike stock out of the box will do a hard enduro if you're dumb enough.
Once, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, watching Mike and Kirk ride those though, like it is. Yeah. Yeah. See. It'll be fine, Ragged. But yeah, it is partly the front end. I like the angle on the front end. I don't know, man. I was doing a lot of objective research and I hit this bike, and this bike, I immediately just from the look was like, fuck yeah, man. I don't know. I just really like it. And I will say, not for, to be clear, I'm separating. I really like the look of it from, I think it'll look good on camera. I don't give a fuck what it looks like on camera. It's about how it rides. But we do always have that factor where like, you want to turn around and be like, hey girl, I'm going to do that every time I turn around and look at this bike for the next, like, however long I have it. I have to remind myself I'm on a live right now because I'm just transfixed on that beautiful, beautiful motorcycle. I had to put you back in there. Just as beautiful, but more hairy. I don't know, man. I'm set. I think, God, I'll be honest, I think that's it. I think that's the one. I think that's it. I like the T7s. They seemed fun enough, but they're just not commuter. I think that's the big balance here is I do have the reality that, like, if I buy a T7 and I'm commuting fucking 3 hours a day on it, I'm probably going to be like, oh, damn it. A little bit. But that's going to be comfy. When it's fucking early December, I'm going to want my ass to get warm. Yeah, girl is thick. I don't even know. Is that the right way you say that? I think that's saying. Jesus Christ. Well, there's the winning comment. We got it. Good night, everybody.
Yep.
Good Lord. Every time you turn around.
Walk to your seat.
Again, I got excited about the thought halfway through. You watch your mouth, sir. Also, to be fair, guys, I need a commuting bike because that Subaru is a lease, and I'm already at 21,000 miles, and it's been like 10 months. So I'm going to have to buy it now. Huh?
How many miles a year do you get on it?
Oh, fuck, I don't even remember. I just knew I was going to go over from the start, and they were like, you can buy it out at the end. And I was like, well, I'm probably going to end up doing that. So, but I don't pay a lot of months, so, you know, it all works out in the end. Point is, I want to commute. Also, I'll do so much better on gas commuting. Also, I'll be on a fucking motorcycle commuting. It's going to be fine. Guys, I'm going to find me a gently used. They will have found all the QA problems. They'll be fixed. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Totally fine. Shut up, John. I'm not going to use it because it'll be under warranty. So I'll just take it back to not Effort Power Sports because their parts department always gives me the wrong things. I will say, though, well, never mind. Never mind. We'll see. I still might want to do business with that particular place. So let me hold back my initial observations. Corey, I do have stories to tell you offline, though, because I don't think I've told you about this yet. 501's going to get all the dirt miles. They're both going to get dirt miles, though. That's the thing. I want to take this out and go bombing on a weekend. I feel like I'm going to be a lot more capable, definitely a lot more confident, but a lot more capable and confident going back out on a mid-size bike. And so I want something that's legitimately going to hold up when I decide to try and ride it like a 501. And this one still has 01 at the end, so it should be fine. I have not heard of this being a problem down here. Guys, this fruit fly is a ninja. Normally doing the proper. Guys got a lot of funny jokes. Ha 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 ha. No, because I can't buy the Norden fast enough to bring one up to Gliffy, as much as I really would love to. Because the terrain up there would be the perfect testing ground. I have been thinking about this and wondering, because I'm not a tubeless person by nature. I think regardless, I'm probably going to switch over to tubes, and I don't want to hear shit about tubeless, so much easier. Yeah, that tubeless thing. Well, so here's a counterpoint question though. What PSI were you running? And I don't say that in the do we air down or not. I have never aired down my tires. I don't think you're really getting, well, let's not get into that. My simple question is just simply, were you airing down when doing that or running your stock pressures hitting rocks? Well played. Well played. They're not, though.
You got a backup bike now.
Big guy on a little bike. God damn it. Just bring it all. Bring all the anger. The words of Taylor Swift. Fuck you guys.
So I'm assuming that was aired down a little bit.
That's right around where I would run though. I guess I used to run 29, 32. No. Yeah, somewhere around there. It's mostly.
I think mine are always in the mid 30s.
16 pounds all day, every day.
Dang.
Yeah, for the shit Carl does, it makes sense to air down. When you've got a whole scale based on you. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. It's me. Hi. The more you guys say don't do it, with the exception of KTM, the more I want to dig my heels in now. Guys, it just looks so good. Also, I do want to just be clear and completely recognize the bags they give you look like absolute fucking trash. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Carl said, no, I'm not airing down. That is just it.
Always at 16.
He just doesn't. Jesus fucking Christ. You were running 44 pounds in your rear tire. Well, we saw how much luggage you had, so that tracks. He brought his house. Actually, I have a line in a couple of different companies that I would try their stuff out. I do love Moscow stuff, and I can get it for 70% of cost. But I want to try some third-party stuff out. I like testing the third-party stuff because every once in a while you get a real banger of a winner. But I feel like luggage maybe is where you don't want to test that kind of stuff out. That is a point counterpoint. That's fair. Get who? Giant what? Giant where? Giant sook. Giant Loop is dead. Usui is the worst. So that's the general opinion there. Lone who? Who was Chris, were you the one that brought up the company with the bags? With the bad video? But the decent looking quality. Was it who brought that up, Corey? That was another thing too.
That was
that damn
the group chat thing, yeah.
Motorcycle luggage. Let's see if it. Nope. I thought it would pull from my history. I've been testing Temu bags. Oh, no, thank you. The only thing about Giant Loop is that we met each other. The real lesson was the friends we made along the way. Was it Westwind Moto? Was that? No. Westwind wasn't it, was it? Westwind Moto. Luggage. It is Westwind Moto. It was Chris. Yeah. I want to try this Westwind Moto out because they do look really good. Their videos are awkward. They need a little help there. But I do want to give this Westwind a go. Pretty reasonable prices. From the photos and stuff, I mean, it looks like pretty goddamn good build quality. Yeah. Oh yeah, also they were a big Gliffy supporter, so that's nice. Guys, it's round 2.
He's back, folks, with a grin. Sorry for the wait, he says with a spin. Everyone's laughing in the chat. Tall Man Moto's back just like that. Tall Man Moto, where'd you go? Bathroom break, the show is over. All the fans are left alone. Come
Yeah, the
back
videos
soon, don't go.
awkward.
Comments flowing, scrolling fast.
Why has he still got this on?
We return at last. Tall Man Moto, flush and wash. Live stream now, back on the
Right.
dash.
Yeah.
He's back, folks, with a grin.
I am back with a grin.
Yeah.
What'd I miss?
You needed the catheter.
Oh, man, I need one of those things that pilots use. They just stick it on there.
Like a shop vac.
I feel like that's basically what it is. Yeah. I had a thought, and then it just went right away. Did you? Never mind. Nope. It's not YouTube appropriate. Sometimes I have a few. It's not very often, but sometimes I have such what? Oh, fuck! I remember what the third thing is, guys.
It wasn't beer.
No, it wasn't beer. I don't think I've told you yet. Well, I did make a post on my Facebook page, but I haven't made like a Tall Man post. Guys, I'm gonna be on. I might actually. There's a chance I might be on fucking Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, that's right.
So left hook. So there I am, just sitting on. Actually, hold on. Let me just airdrop this to.
You didn't wash your hands. You were too fast.
No.
Right? No.
What? No, I'm peeing. I'm not fucking pissing all over my hands. We're not. That was the thing I was going to go into, and I was like, it's not YouTube appropriate.
Do you at least shake?
It's cleaner than a toilet seat. Go look it up. How can I most efficiently? Oh, I can bring it up on fucking Facebook and play it. Okay, so to catch all of you up, a hot minute ago, for those who are prior military, here I am just, here I am just scrolling through Facebook, and an ad comes up, and it's like, hey, are you a veteran? Do you want to be on Wheel of Fortune? And I was like, I'll click. So I clicked through. It's like, submit a 1-minute video. And I was like, I'll go in the backyard, record a video in one take, not give a shit whether or not it's any good. So here's the starting point. Let me make this big. Hopefully, share this tab instead. Here's the fucking video that I submitted for this situation. Share this tab instead. I really hope it should come through with the audio. Let me know if you can't hear it. Nope, can't hear it because it's muted. There we go. Okay.
Can't hear it because you didn't put it on the stage yet.
I hit the share. Oh, because it's down at the bottom and I didn't bring it up. Thank you. Okay, where you go?
Oh, hey, Regis.
Good.
Is it still Regis? I hope it's still Regis.
Can you hear it?
Hi.
Yes.
Okay.
Matthew Williams here. I'm applying to be on Wheel of Fortune, and it says that I have to bring my unique personality and explain something about Wheel of Fortune. And the point is, I was scrolling through Facebook, and it was like, you want to be on Wheel of Fortune? And I was like, hell yes, because you're looking for veterans. And I'm a veteran. And I'm also a part of a veterans nonprofit organization that is, we focus on helping with PTSD, and that's important. And so I would love to get on there and promote that, and also just be on Wheel of Fortune because that seems fun. It said to don't say it's on my bucket list, which is fine because it's not, but I feel like this would be fun. Also, it says to keep it under a minute. So I would love to do Wheel of Fortune, guys. I think I'd be great at it. I would definitely be funny. So under a minute. All right. Love you, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, bye.
That's what I submitted. Offhand, just, well, you got to put a video. Okay, well, all right.
That was pretty good off the cuff there.
Guys, I have an audition with the contestant producer on Tuesday. There is a real fucking chance I could end up on goddamn Wheel of Fortune all of a sudden. And I'm not quite sure how to deal with this situation. I say that in the sense that I could show up and first of all, if you don't know, if you're not aware of Wheel of Fortune, which obviously I'm not, it's not Regis. It's never been Regis. Ever. There was never a Regis. He was on Good Morning America or some shit. It was Pat Sajak, which I learned after the fact. So that was my baseline going into that video, was this guy doesn't know shit about Wheel of Fortune. But one, I feel like I'm committed. Two, if I end up on Wheel of Fortune, I have to call Ryan Seacrest either Regis or not Regis the whole time. Feel like that's the baseline. Two, it's veteran based. So I might have to show up in a sleeveless Amerisaurus Rex situation with America pants. That's step number 2 that I realized. Vanna White is, I don't think, there anymore. I think she left with Pat Sajak. Is she still there? I don't know. I don't know shit about Wheel of Fortune, guys. I know you spin a wheel, you guess letters, and then you don't guess butt stuff. And I know that from social media. Those are the things I know, which also I also now have to work in. If I'm going to guess anything, if I end up on Wheel of Fortune, I have to work in it. I know it's not butt stuff, not Regis. Past that, we'll see what happens. But the point is, guys, I might fucking end up on Wheel of Fortune. Like, what? It was just a funny haha. And then I got an email and I immediately went and was like, this has got to be a fucking scam. No, this is the legit email that comes from the legit people that find legit contestants for fucking Wheel of Fortune. What? I would assume it's going to be somewhere around mid-late September / early November. I would assume they're doing something for Veterans Day.
Yep.
They found the wrong veteran. But it's going to be fun. Either way, I'm going to have a great time. Ryan Seacrest and Vanna White. Nothing like your grandma parading around in a slightly sexy dress. Sup, Vanna? I'm excited the more I think about it. Also, how did I end up here? Thanks, slightly drunk me. Thinking that I should apply. Guys, I'm going to get it. Thinking I should apply to Wheel of Fortune. So if you've never watched Wheel of Fortune before, you should watch it because I might be on it. I got it. Did you hear it?
I heard his app.
You heard his app. That was the thing. The big thing was, guys, I might be on Wheel of Fortune. Obviously, somewhere in there. I should just show up in this, honestly. Don't say anything about it the whole time. He'll be like, what's your jersey about? Be like, well, listen, I don't really want to talk about that, but because then it provokes mysteriousness. See? Yeah. It was a sniff to see if I could smell the baking remains of the bug that I zapped, Carl. Yeah, basically, if I make it on, it's just going to be like, how many people can I invite to the filming? And they'll be like, oh, no, however many you want. It's just going to be a whole, everybody. I'm just going to post and be like, guys, show up, California. Let's go. We're all going to troll everyone else. They'll also be veterans, but don't be weird if you're not a veteran. Troll the veterans. They like it.
We can take it.
They can take it. Unless they're Air Force. They can't take being made fun of. Oh, my feelings are hurt. I can't find fucking Yingling and wherever I am now. I didn't move to Washington like I said I would. My name's John Ringo. I'm a big baby. I retired from the Air Force. I'm so mad at him.
Oh, man.
He got my hopes all up. He said he was going to maybe move to Washington. We're going to move out there. Yeah, see? Oh, he's so offended. All caps. So angry.
He's so angry.
Though we were friends, though we were friends, the Air Force aren't known for their writing. Oh my fucking Jesus. It's 8 o'clock, Adam. Obviously. Two hours into the live. Did I miss the conversation that the live's about?
Matt's going to hold off on the big news.
Yeah, I said the 390 is the lightest bike that's ever been made, and I'm super excited to buy one because it's the best.
Horsepower.
With the most horsepower. I get it, buddy. I get it. But remember, he's Air Force, so he's had like 2. Where's he going? California? What the fuck are you doing going to California? What did I miss in the group chat? What's he going to California for? He's got family down there, so I'm assuming a family thing. That is fair. That is, to be fair, my guy got the job of jobs. Except he's going into healthcare, so... Actually, no. See, that's why it's the job of jobs, is it's emergency management in healthcare, so he doesn't have to deal with anything healthcare related. God, there's another one. I'm not going to hit myself in the face.
Oh.
Yeah,
But he had that picture of the Frenchie in the group chat, so maybe that's where he's going.
You going all the way to goddamn California to pick up a dog? That's commitment.
Pet your dog.
Pet that baby dog. I'm going to get it, guys. I'm going to get it. This thing is great. $17, I'm telling you. I mean, in the Navy, yeah, we all wear capes. It's a safe joke to make because there's no Marines here, so far as I'm aware. Yeah, he's going down to buy a Norden. Actually, I think he's going down to buy a 390. He said it's so lightweight and long distance capable. Nothing I want more than this horsepower beast. So, that's my fucking life right now, Carl. I know. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. What's 17? Wait, what did I miss about $17? Did I make a $17 joke and I already forgot?
Your bugs.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, because it's from. Never mind. It would be $43 American right now. No Marines here.
Marines.
All right, guys, we're at 8 o'clock. How are we feeling? Should we keep going? Should we wrap it up? What's the vibe? How are we feeling? I would do my Patreon only, but it's been slow going over there. And well, there's a couple in here. What do we do? What's the vibe? Are you sure? Our crayons are what? I'm trying to decipher what it was supposed to be.
He's drinking the same thing John's drinking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The wee and the RR.
RR wee. Do pee. Oh, Marines. God, they're fun to drink with, though. Type 2 fats. Safe. It's going downhill real fast, guys. Okay, where are we at? So this is August, September. Guys, we're not going to have a live before Gliffy. That's how close it is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I
we're
think
exactly
everybody listed here is
3
going.
weeks now.
Moist, are you going to Gliffy? Moisty moist.
Speaking of Glyph, Chris has a live stream tomorrow night too.
Oh, that was another thing I was going to ask because you're more got your shit together about this. So Chris has a live stream tomorrow.
Yep.
When is all Motorcycles and Pancakes doing his this month?
He's the first. We already missed his, so it'll be Chris.
Did he do one last week?
No.
He didn't do one last week.
No.
Okay. So everybody's still here, which I feel like everybody here is going to be there. Critter's got a live tomorrow.
Yep.
6:30 is when you guys do yours.
Friday, yep.
6:30 on Friday. Yours is end of the month.
Exactly.
Is anybody in the middle?
Well, normally they're spread out, so we don't usually have.
Oh, that's right. Normally his is next week.
Correct.
Critter Motos.
It's because
this is a weird month with the
second-
Friday being the first.
the second Thursday and the third Friday are both in the same week.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it was real weird week. He said, I am. Yeah, Pancakes is AWOL. AWOL AF, guys.
it's a new job. His new job is keeping him super busy.
Oh. That's all I'll say about that. Ragged said he'll take the middle. No, we're talking about lives, not sleeping positions. Guys, I feel like everybody here, is anybody here not, except for Moist, not going? I will say we have more people watching than commenting. So you lurkers, which you're welcome to lurk, that's fine. I'm not saying you got to get in the chat. I'm just saying tomorrow, if you are thinking about going to Gliffy, but you didn't get a ticket, you should watch Critter Mo's live because he's got 1, maybe 2 admissions to give away. So he said I get preference anxiety on lives. Carl will be there. Carl's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Carl, if that whatever climb is a vertibird, we should do it this year. I'm fully comfortably ready. So I do want to do, not to rabbit hole too much and plan the whole weekend from the go, but I'm 87% sure Andrew's coming with us. 87 to 92% sure. There's kids' school starting stuff. The timing turned out to be a little bit weird, so we're trying to balance around that to make sure she can come. But with her coming, either way, but extra if she comes, I want to do the big viewpoint loop that we did with the hill climb at the beginning, and then it's super dope the rest of the ride. That is a priority. The Houston Caves is a priority, mainly because I'm bringing shorts this year and I'm going to jump in that water. I wanted to do it the last 2 years, and last year I forgot to bring shorts, and I was mad about it. So, it's not available? Damn it. Carl's Death Ride or whatever it was called. Basically that. So the funky hill climb right across the street and the super dope lookout and then the Houston Caves. Those are the 2 things for sure I want to do. I'll be Cliffy because my T7 won't get there without breaking down. Ragged, you're going? He's been there before, right? I feel like he and I have met. I just don't retain names. I retain faces. I have a girlfriend, a child, and she has 2 children. And, well, it's because she also rides. So
Yeah.
that changes the game when she understands the game. It's going to be great. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Corey, keep up. What are you bringing up to, are you bringing the 250?
I will probably bring the 250
Okay, good. You better.
with the trailer.
Bye, Johnny boy. Love you, buddy. Was there last year having a left for? Oh, okay. So he was hiding in the back. My sole goal this year is to find you and make you my best friend. Sorry, my sole goal this year is to find you and make you my best friend. You'll always be my number one, buddy. Okay, we got to figure out though. What do we do? Are we gonna do? We can do a whole thing.
Oh, that's right.
You talk and sort out. I saw the shade go down and both your hands were there, so I know she's listening in the background.
No, she's in the other room now.
She's always listening. We'll figure it out. What? 360. Oh, the Insta 360 Ace, bro. I thought you had one. I thought you already had it. Maybe it was just the. I thought you already had one with the flip up screen.
Not the 360.
Well, that's exciting, but I thought he already had the. I thought you already had that one. I need to upgrade. I am due for a round of upgrades. I've been watching my stuff and I'm starting to realize, like, fuck. The RS1 or whatever it is that I have is starting to get a little dated in its looks. I can't afford to upgrade right now, though. I'm trying to buy a new bike.
Still does better than my GoPros.
That is fair. You know why? Because my files are there and yours are not. I know. He's great. I want to find him and we're going to bring him in. We're going to bring him into the fold. Oh, I'll find you. I do, but wait, what do you mean you just won another?
Another.
Motor. Guys, I'm not having a stroke. I'm just reading it as written. Get the fuck out of here. You actually won something on the Instagram share. Hook a brother up, brother. Let me get your old one. Let me buy your old one. I'll buy your old one. Ascent the Wild. Oh, we got a creeper that came for it. Wait. Is Ascent the Wild a guy that I met at a wedding a month ago? Because it's a similar name, but he's got a different. Anyways, the point is, hi, Ascent the Wild. Welcome to the situation. I don't know how long you've been watching, but hopefully you stick around. What the hell is Mark Marquez edition? Ooh, does that mean that it has any kind of edition? I bet it has the Leica. I bet it has the Leica lens. Mark Marquez edition Insta 360. It does have the Leica lens. Oh, that's exciting for you. No, but we went to my brother's wedding recently. We're basically best friends. We basically already met. So basically, where you live there, Ascent the Wild. How much wild are you ascenting on a daily basis? Also, Chris, that's real exciting. Because I maybe you have the Leica edition, but I would venture to guess, maybe not. Oh, she built a whole new YouTube channel to just momentarily troll me. Real nice. Oh, great. He's not here. Guys, it's Andrea. Andrea's Ascent the Wild because she has an Ascent. I thought this for a brief second. And I was like, no, she didn't do that. Point is, there she is. She's here. Mark Marquez has a special amount for your Formula One motorcycle Jeep. What? Formula One motorcycle, there's so much happening in that statement. There's so much racing in those words. Wait, where? Oh, that is this. Hold on. Also, yeah, Crashy, you just now chiming in, just randomly, just dropping a casual. I didn't even realize. Crashy's got a lot of opinions about my Norden 901 possible decision as well, guys. I feel like it's this. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and I'm just gonna hope for the best. I'm just saying, like, just look at it, guys. Just look at it, you know. And if it breaks down and all I can do is look at it, I could be like, damn, but it looks good, you know? It's going to be great. It's going to be great. No, I know. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Let's weigh everybody in. Would anybody want to commute 3 hours a day, 5 days a week on a 701? Would that be your choice? Given anything and everything mid-size. And we'll back up to the T7, the Tiger, we'll throw the Desert X in. Anybody want to commute 5 days a week, 3 hours a day on a 701? Buy my... No. I'm trying aggressively to not bring orange into my life. But also, guys, Crashy's got... is that a 500? Yeah, EXE 500. He's got a 500 orange bike for sale. So if you know anybody that wants to buy that, he's got one. Yeah, okay, but focus. We're talking about, I just need no's. I just need confirmation. The 701, also while owning a 501, that's not the move. It's not the move, guys. It's not the move to buy a 701 for commuting. Carl's real committed to this slapping situation. Well, Carl, why so anti-Norden? Aside from the possibility of it being a lemon, let's say it's not a lemon. If I make it all the way up, and I'm not going to be able to buy it and get it up there as much as I would really love to, and I really honestly wish I could, but I'm not going to be able to. But let's say theoretically I could, and I get it all the way up to North Vancouver Island on a Norden, and it doesn't break down. You can't say it's going to break down because it would have broke down by then. 6. Why are you so anti-Norden, Carl? Why are you so angry anti-Norden? Why are you so mad, buddy? Why do you hate the Swedes? They're Swedish, right? Husqvarna? Are they Austrian? They're Austrian by originality. That's fair. Also, just to be clear, even if you had a working Norden, you're not riding with Carl on a Norden. Not honest Carl mode. He's wild. My Norden, Vancouver Island, and I live on Vancouver. Yeah. I think he might have got a lemon, buddy. Calm down. Calm down. You need to calm down. Look, we're on a Taylor roll here. It's going to ride fine, guys. It's going to be great, and it's going to ride great, and I'm going to have sweet jump videos and wheelie videos. Yeah, I'm going to start making all that content on a big bike, even though... Yeah, I know. Even though I got a 501, it's like, why do you jump me? And I'm like, well, listen, I'm not going to really, but I got to tell the people. Like and subscribe, you know. See? Oh, so it did ride. How about that? I just got to get one that works. He's still going. He's still going about that whole 701 thing. Nobody's talking about the 701 for a commuter, buddy. We got to let it go at some point. Don't be that guy that's sitting at the bar talking about his ex. Yeah, I used to commute on 701. There's people who want to commute on 701. I used to commute on 701. Everybody's talking shit about it. Let me tell you about the time I went all the way down. I did 670 miles round trip of 701. Nobody wants to commute a 701, but I did a 701. That's it. That's what we're doing right now. Don't do it. Don't do it. We're not doing that. We're talking proper mid-sized adventure bikes. Plus, 501's better than 701 in every single way, except for the oil changes. So, cheers. Thank you. It will. Because I'm going to park it there at the beginning and end of every ride. God damn it, with Crashy in the Cove. Crashy, you bring me a Cove 800 rally and I will pay you in something. Not cash, because I'm going to have to finance this motherfucker, but we'll figure it out. We can't get them here, was the conversation we had earlier. Look, Moist. You got a buyer. You just got to go all the way up to Oregon to get it, Moist. Or all the way up to BC. And then hide it in the back and don't let them check it when you come through, because you're going to have to pay taxes. And what's the other thing?
Tariffs?
No, it's not a tariff, but there's some kind of a like tax on the tax for bringing import. It's like an import fee.
Oh.
I'm about to just fuck up my YouTube copyright rating and bring up Taylor Swift's "You Need to Calm Down." It literally fits in all of the categories. There's a lot of hate flying around right now.
You wanted the debate.
I'm just going to rise above it. It's going to rise above it. It's the best suspension out of the box. It's fucking fast. It's super fucking comfortable. Oil change intervals are, well, forever, because it might be broken down, so you really don't put any time on it. But oil change intervals are great. Suspension's great. Super comfortable. It's going to be a great bike, guys. It's going to be a great bike. Oh, he disappeared again. T7 Norton was down by then. Norton was down on day one. First of all, 501 has better suspension, and the 501 suspension is what is on the Norton. I thank you. Wait, what's SLC? Oh, Salt Lake City. Is that's not where they're based, is it? I love you, buddy. So it looks like a shopping cart pulled bottom of it. Yeah, but it's a friggin' 4 millimeter thick bash plate coming from the factory. It is one of the best factory bash plates I think that has ever been put onto a bike. And it fucking goes all the way goddamn back. So I'm just saying. Shut up. You were here.
I don't know what
Yeah, that's fair. He's not allowed to say anything about the looks because all he can see is the bash plate. So What are we talking about? Guys, I hate to say it. It's P number 3 time.
No.
Did you say no?
No.
For the final time. Comedy comes in threes. That's some sort of penis joke.
Tall Man Moto, where'd you go? Bathroom break, the show is slow. All the fans are left alone. Come back soon, don't roam. walks with a grin. Sorry for the way he says with a spin. Everyone's laughing in the chat. Tall Man Moto's back just like that. Tall Man Moto's back just like that. Tall Man Moto, where'd you go? Bathroom break, the show is slow. All the fans are left.
I haven't listened to it in a minute.
Come back soon.
If you never hear it.
It's aggressive. Ha! Deposit. I'm not putting deposits on shit. I'm financing the old motherfucker. Molecule skip plate. I'm not getting a 7-1, so I don't need to worry about buying anything for anything. Oh, this is a big fucker. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, he's stuck in there. Oh,
still
oh,
going.
it's going. I think he's probably burnt. That was a big old bitch. This thing's great. I know. It's just so good, right? To be fair, I didn't do that.
I did that. That's pretty.
Yeah, it is. It is. Thank you. Oh, God, I just... Also, the standing position, surprisingly good in completely stock form for somebody my size. I would probably still put drop pegs on it. But I think that's it. It just... No. No. Oh, you're Canadian. But still, no. It cost me $30 to change oil on that. And that's using, like, Husqvarna brand stuff. Clever. It's clever. It's clever. There's no way. How much? $150? No. What? Are you... I guess that's about... That probably makes... You're buying all, like, Husqvarna brand stuff, I'm assuming, right, Reagan? I suppose the filter for that's about $15-20. Canadian conversion, that's about right. $100 for 4 liters of oil, though? Is that... Are you buying Husqvarna brand oil? You have to or you lose your warranty. You don't now, though, because they fucked everything up for so long that they're just fucking warrantying these bikes. The conditions are pretty goddamn wide open. But you do make a valid point that I do like putting all brand name shit in there just so that when it breaks, I can be like, listen, motherfucker, like, I put your shit in it. What the fuck? Wallet sucker. Also, first of all, guys, calm down. Because, well, I guess it was just really Ragged that was talking about price. But all y'all motherfuckers are like, oh, BMW. Sorry, what? $900 for an oil change? Get out of here. Feck. Hey, Parallel. Thanks for showing up.
I'm not seeing a lot of support for this Norden option.
No, I know. I knew it was going to be, and it was going to be a controversial topic. But hey, at least I didn't settle on the fucking 890 Adventure R proper, guys. Ooh, this is actually a thing that I did consider because, well, if you saw the 5-mile test ride, yeah, this is definitely a thing that I did consider. I'm going to fucking burn through rear tires. Street and dirt. Torque. Yeah, I'm going to find the cheapest, best tire. And also, remember we were talking, Corey, in the group chat, it can't be a fucking twat because those are tubed tires, which I could just pop over to tubes, and it's not a big deal. But, they get it? No, good. I'll get it.
Do they not make a tubeless option?
Not for the Tusk Waypoint Adventure tire. I think they're just all tubeless. Or tubes.
Tubed.
Yeah. It was 4 rears to 1 front, he says. That sounds right, though.
I would use the tube.
Yeah, this thing has a fuck ton of torque. Like, dude. Is that with PJ? Is that with the BMW?
The Wabder.
I would venture to guess. He's got what, a 12? What is that? A 1250?
I think so.
It's a big Beamer. Oh, John sent me a photo after calling. Oh, there he is. He left. Now's a great time to show. Look at this guy. Look at him with his fucking beard, guys. Mr. Retired Air Force. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. He looks so different with his cute little beard. I'm proud of him. He's living his best retired life. 1200.
1200, yeah.
Yeah, I will say, and I know I to be fair, I've been small size, but it's looking a lot more opportunistic to jump onto this Motos thing if I'm going to go back to the big life, because they do seem to be the best wearing adventure tire. So that's fair. Put a new Motos ADV on my Kobe 450 before the last trip. She's almost shot. I don't know how anyone gets so many miles out of them. Are you carrying your bike? Yeah, I mean, and I don't know. I'm not the one to comment here. From what I have seen, that is the whole appeal of Motos, is that they are doing both pretty well. Although Ragged is quickly counterpointing. Ooh. I'm just excited he's coming for somebody else finally. Quick, hide the background. Hide the background. Don't let him remember. Oh, man. It was so well balanced. Yeah, that's the thing is, and that's part of, there's a lot of factors that go, there are basically all the factors go into my lack of confidence on the twin. Oh, there's a proper, oh no, there has been a proper hole. That's right. I caught a branch. I'm just about ready to have to order a new jersey. I beat the shit out of this thing. It's still holding strong though.
That's because you never wear the one with my picture on it.
Well, not while I'm riding. No, I don't want to fuck that up. That's like, I want to keep that proper forever. I'm rarely going to ride in that one. Because that one's special. This is just $60 of me. They were actually the same cost, but the point is that one matters more than this one does. I can replace this one. I can't replace your face. MX, is it mxjerseys.com? mxjerseys.com. Nope, that's definitely not it. Don't do that, guys.
Now
It
I
didn't
want.
bring up anything inappropriate. It just went to a like unsafe. Oh, what the hell was the? What website did I get this from?
Oh.
Well, I was going to promote them. Canvas MX. Canvas MX. CanvasMX.com. That's
All
what it
kinds
is.
of stuff.
Share this haven't said. So, God, what have I had? I've had this for a year and a half now.
Yeah, because we wore them to
Yeah.
last year.
And basically every time I'm out riding, this is what I'm wearing. So I have beaten the shit out of this thing properly. Tree branches and stuff. Because this is my exterior when I'm on the 501. 98% of the time. Because I've got armor under. So it's been fucking beaten by bushes and branches and bullshit. I'm really happy with the shit. And it is a super duper custom situation. So if you want a custom jersey, yeah, it's $90 outright. I caught them on a sale, just to be fair. So I paid like $56. But you can do like straight up custom riding pants, fucking hoodies. How much are their t-shirts? $40? I wouldn't pay $40 for a custom t-shirt, just to be clear. Oh yeah, here we go with the proper riding pants. So if you're looking for like a proper custom jersey, I would still pay $90 at just the right time of the month when I didn't have any other bills for another one of these. So where is... I'm getting distracted looking for specifically my... I guess it's this one. No, because this one doesn't have the little whoop on it. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's this one. This is the one. Yeah. I did the premium fit jersey because it's got the little hook angle here. Anyways, the point is, dude, this thing is... It looks so good and it's 100% custom. This is a very unplanned plug, but I really am happy with this Canvas MX. And we did both of our custom face jerseys through them. They've held up really well. I'm really happy with this. And they're a small business out of California who got fucking big real fast. So if you're looking for a legitimately 100% custom jersey, you saw it started all white. I did everything myself. I'd have done a couple of things different in hindsight, but that's me, not them. Really fucking quality shit. So there we are out riding a few weeks ago. That was the last time that I went out, was with PJ, and I forget the guy's name. Big surprise. This guy just leans right in looking at something. I'm like, burns right through his jacket and whatever was under it. Luckily, he had like, it was like shoulder, I think it was on the shoulder armor that the exhaust had just started cooking into when he leaned back.
Damn.
He was like, oh, damn it. Oh, Ragged's leaving. Bye, buddy. Horsepower in there, blow tires, have enough horsepower to ride. I'm gonna be honest. For a mid-sized bike, would rather have more horsepower than I'm blowing through tires because I like speed. I like a good solid 0 to 60 time, and I've loved it since I was 18 with cars. It's not going to change on bikes. It's why I won't get on crotch rockets. Yeah. I saw the back half of it.
Okay.
Good night, Ragged.
So you'll have options.
Yeah. So many people coming down to Canada to save me. Coming down from Canada to save me. I don't, honestly, and we're doing a lot of jabbing and jesting, and I will say, like, Ragged definitely has the most valid opinion out of anyone here because he definitely caught a bike that had the most issues. And he had a lot of downtime. But I will say from ADHD, very aggressively researching this because it does. I love my 501, right? But it does 100% concern me the same as it concerned me with this one. It concerns me with the 901 Expedition. KTM does still now own the company, and KTM does have a lot of fucking problems. And the problems within the Husqvarna are KTM fucking parts. Back in 2020 through 2022, it was the camshaft failures and a fuck ton of just quality control issues. Lots of leaky spots, a couple of rubber seals that were purchased from less than desirable places. The problems with the Husqvarna are KTM rooted. And I know people can get behind being like, oh, it doesn't matter because KTM owns Husky. But this is, and I have said this about this bike, is that like Husqvarna is like the functional version of the Lexus of Toyota. Toyota is the owner of Lexus, but KTM makes things that are just a little bit less better than Husky. Don't forget that they bought a brand. Husky is their own brand. They have been their own thing for a long time. And yes, now they are very unfortunately using a lot of KTM parts. But this is still a Husky designed bike. And I think that deserves a little bit of credit. And this is partly, and I could be wrong. Actually, let me look it up because he's not here to stand up for himself and I don't want to misquote him. But I did ask the very specific question of the year because I reached out to him and I was like, so everybody's saying I need to talk to you because you had one. I want to say, yes, he had a 2022, which is right at the tail end of where there was a fuck ton of problems. They literally went back in and redesigned a bunch of stuff in 23 and 24. KTM by definition, because of all these camshaft problems and stuff. So they went in and objectively fixed the big problems to where I have a little more confidence in the idea of buying a 23, 24, 25. The quality control things are still going to be a problem, and that is a problem. But that's first 1,000 miles, small leakage, annoyances. Those are not debilitating things to the bike. And while they are annoying, the end result of quality, honestly, even I can rationalize like, okay, yes, but for what you're really getting. Don't get me wrong, though, when I say, just to step back, and I'm not like doing this as like, okay, let's tone down the jokes, because fucking always bring it. But I will say objectively, I did really consider a lot of where we're poking the fun and stuff because they are real considerations. But in everything I have found, the last 23 through 25, so last 3 years, 2 years, 23, 24, 25, 3 years by definition, 23, 24, and 25 models, they have really solved a lot of these situations. So it is worth acknowledging 100% all of the shit that Ragged has had to go through with that 2022 bike, but also that was kind of peak them fucking shit up. So yeah, and I know Chris is like don't feel like I'm like, guys, now I need to stand up for myself. I'm just I do feel like it is worth acknowledging the reality and the reason for deciding it, just so everyone's aware that, like, guys, I did a fuck ton of research about this stuff. So I am still, that is the whole point, is that I am still a little hesitant, but I feel like from everything I can find the last couple years, they've gotten their shit together, and I think it's gonna be okay. Otherwise, maybe not. It might be terrible. I don't know. Oh, that's right. That's what prompted this whole thing was Moist asked if it was actually that unreliable. In 2022, 100% yes. And 21, 22, I think, were the first Norden years. And then they came out with the Expedition. Also, I think he just had a Norden. I don't think he had an Expedition. And part of that is that in the Expedition, that was post them figuring shit out. It's also a completely different suspension, which is way better than the stock Norden. It's an inch higher. You get the patch plate. You get the... Yeah, I'm sold, guys. 92%. It's just so good looking. But yeah, tires are going to be a real fucking issue. I did think about that, and that's anything in this category that scoots, which I want something that scoots. I don't need top end speed. I'm not trying to do 105 miles an hour, but I do want a solid 0 to 60 because I do on ramps and I have to pass people. And yes, I could do that on those middle-sized bikes, but I like the extra power of doing it faster. You guys know. You guys all know. Try to play coy, like you don't hop on a bike that's fast and you're not like, Anyways, that was my soapbox. Okay, I'm done. What are we talking about? Because the chat went wild. Oh, we're still talking about tires. Low slung weight, baby. I know, buddy. I know. I love you. Trials bikes. Guys, I want a trials bike so bad. I was so mad when I found out they're like fucking $8,000. Like starting point for a trials bike. That's a bougie thing I'll never have. Not never, but I'll never have it when I really need it, which is to learn. Twats, baby. Everybody read that? Yeah. $157 for the set. Twats for the win. Tusk, Waypoint, Adventure, Tires. Wait, Crashy. Hold on. Wait. Crashy's not coming to Gliffy this year? Did I miss this situation? Corey, do you know this?
I did not know.
When I just keep using high boys to be surprised? This is bullshit. Crashy! You better come to Gliffy.
Yeah.
Corey, just, yeah.
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 You got,
Me. I'll do it.
You got two options, and both of us will have trailers. We can bring some stuff up.
Oh, mine's going to be loaded to the T. To the R. It's the end of trailer, really. You know what? To be fair, I have never looked at used trials bikes. Also, when did you buy that?
That would be fun.
Dude, trials would be so fun. They're so light. I'd be really into learning to try to figure out how to hop it around. I feel like that's a lot of fun. He said I have a very bad excuse. Which is... Oh, Kirk's volunteering. Yeah, well, hold on. Just to be clear, to be very clear, he's already going to be packed extra. So before he volunteers, ask him how much he's bringing. Also, Crashy, what's your very bad excuse?
Chris said something about a overlanding thing.
You don't need to because they're warranting literally every bike right now. It doesn't matter who bought it, where you bought it, what it is. If it is a Norden 901, they will warranty it just blindly. The bike itself, not the owner, the bike has a warranty for 4 years. So if you have a 23, you have a 4-year warranty. You can buy it used. The bike itself, if you bring it in, will be warranted. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy a new one. But there are a lot of good new prices right now because of, I think primarily because of the whole KTM almost going bankrupt thing. They just stopped selling units across the board. So like there's a power sports place in the area with 2 Northern 901 Expeditions still in the box that are 2024s. So I might go pester bully them to try and get it for damn near invoice price plus a little bit. Just for the fun of having a brand new bike. But really, I will say, just I bring that up. I like the idea of having like a bike that is literally I'm the only one who's ever sat on it. But the reality is I'd probably rather have one that somebody's put 1,400 miles on and there are no known issues. And I've got a shit ton saved between here and literally Virginia. Between Facebook and Cycle Trader. I probably got 12 listings collectively saved. That as soon as I'm ready, I'm going to figure out what I want to do. And they're all under 13.5. So 16, I think 15.7, 16.5 is the brand new price. Realistically, I'd rather buy one that's used a year or two old under 2,500 miles. I'm not buying anything that's more than 2,500 miles. Hard stop. There's no reason to, because there are options for cheaper ones. Oh, that's kind of almost reasonable, actually.
I've got 2 buddies that'll probably be there with their minis.
That sounds kind of dope. I mean, it sucks to have to miss Gliffy for that, but an 800 car show?
All British car show.
All British. That is fair. Yeah. That's reasonable. Buy a new seat that no one has sat on, he says.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as it's still heated. Or buy a trials bike that has no seat.
Has no seat. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I'll never sit on it, so it'll never really be mine.
That'd be a great commuter.
Crashy, you better put so many photos up. I want to see I want to see 800 photos on your social media. Every single car. Ooh. Crashy, you need to see if you can find one of those weird 3-wheel cars. What the hell were those called? Top Gear did an episode on them where every time they turn, they tip.
Yeah.
You gotta see if you can find one of those because that was a British car, I think. I want to drive one of those one day. All right, guys, we're at 2 hours 53 minutes and still a pretty decent number of people here, but I think it might be time. Might be time to wrap it up. Robin, is that what they were called? Robins. That's a mistyping. It is a Robin. Reliant Robin. Thank you, everybody who is more on top of it than me. Yeah, the Reliant Robin. Those things are they're great. Just the James Bond cars. Yeah. Guys, at 2 hours and 53 minutes, I think it might be time to wrap it. We're at least a kid and a half. It's time to wrap it up.
Yes, Chris. He's going
yes, 100%. I'm just going to throw Washington State. I'm just going to throw turn signals on a trials bike.
Because we don't have that standing is stunting thing here in Washington.
I'm going to ride all the way up Vancouver Island standing up. But I'm American. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, if you haven't found before, I do have a Patreon. If you want to consider supporting me there, I'd greatly appreciate it. I love you all. I bought a sweet drone that I plan on using soon, specifically because of my Patreons. So know that money is going to go towards something good. Patreon.com/Tall Man Moto. I love you all. You're all so great. Guys, sooner than later, I'm going to have a new bike video, and you all can hate on it in the comments. And that's fine, because every comment is telling YouTube, hey, people are watching this. So take that. I love you all. You're all so great. Hopefully I'll see most of you at Gliffy in like fucking 3 weeks. I'm so excited. Okay, love you. Bye.